to White Mountains today. We have the pleasure of having Mr. Jack Wadsworth from Fryeberg Fair joining us on the set. Good morning, Jack. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me on to talk about the 165th Fryeberg Fair.
Wow, that's so many years, 165 years of Fryeberg Fair. How big is it?
Oh, we have about 200 acres. We have over 3,000 RV sites. 3,000 to 4,000 animals brought onto the grounds every year, and we have some great shows, great entertainment, yes, and a lot of great competitions, whether it's Woodsman's Field Day or open cattle shows, so-called.
Right. Now, Jack, for someone who has never been to the Fryeberg Fair, we absolutely recommend that they get on over there. When they walk in, what are they going to be seeing? I mean, you've got rides and food, and where should they start?
Well, if they start at the main gate, perhaps they would like to go through History Hall. Last year we had people from all 50 states sign a guest book, as well as 17 countries, and then they'll start working up through the midway fair food. Yeah,
you get the fair food. What are your favorite fair food picks?
Oh boy, I've got to have an Italian sausage sub myself. Yeah. But yeah, we, of course, if they come in through the main gate, they can either go up to the grandstand where we have horse racing Tuesday through Sunday. Monday is Woodsman's Field Day.
And that's huge. I mean, the schools in the area get out for that day.
Well, it's an international holiday for all the timber harvesting people. We'll have at least 26,000 paid attendants come to the fair that day. It's one of our largest days at the fair. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah. We have international competition with great people. Like
chopping and sawing and doing all this stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have both men's and women's competition, and there's some gals there that are hard to beat.
Oh my goodness. Do you do like log rolling and stuff too?
We do log rolling, speed chopping. We do springboard chop, where the fellows and the ladies have to put some notches into a standing pole. They have to stand on the board that they erect on the pole with just 4 quick chops.
My safety sirens are going on right now. That's amazing though, and they're so quick at it.
About 30 seconds is the record for cutting through a 10-inch diameter white pine up there at about 9 feet in the air.
That is amazing. A lot of machinery on your site, as well as when you walk through the historic part of it, there's something always chugging away over there. But in Woodsman's Day, you guys have a lot of vendors that are associated with doing wood. We
do, yes. Out in the infield, we have that. On that special day, you will see all kinds of skidders and timber harvesting equipment. And those are there for that one day, but throughout all of our commercial midway, you can buy a Tonka truck, or you could buy a real truck. You know, there's anything that you want to buy at Fryeberg Fair.
Excellent, and a lot of animals. That's one of my and my boys' favorite things to go check out. The biggest cows and the oxen and the horses, and you have so many animals, goats, llamas, alpacas, chickens, rabbits, everything under the sun. And yeah, some of them are for sale too, which is pretty cool.
Well, they are, and that's why a lot of people bring their registered breed cattle to Fryeberg Fair to show them off, because we have people that come from all over the country, actually, and basically from the Northeast, and so they want to show their excellent cattle off, and they're hoping for a blue ribbon, of course.
Awesome. And you have some history there too.
Oh yes, we started showing cattle at Fryeberg Fair in 1983. And we still have some cattle. We have some that are coming to the fair this year to show
you do?
Also.
And now what's the name of your farm? Or
Rock Crop Farm.
Rock Crop Farm.
We have lots of rocks at our place.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty typical of this area. So we also have a full lineup of entertainment, and some names that you guys are going to recognize, like Clint Black is going to be huge on Thursday night, but you also have some exciting up-and-coming acts.
We do. On Tuesday night we have Craig Wayne Boyd. He was the winner of the Voice show in 2014. On Wednesday night we have Cam coming in, and she's an up-and-coming artist out of California. She's one that Nashville says you ought to watch this year. Our entertainment guys have done a wonderful job of bringing in some excellent entertainment on their way up.
And there, as you mentioned, we mentioned 3 country acts, but you also have, you know, acoustic folk, and you have all these other acts that there's stages all over the fairgrounds.
Yes, we have around 100 different acts that are performing throughout the fair. There's strolling minstrels, and then we have 4 or 5 stages where there's something going on all the time. There's entertainment from like 9 to 8 in the evening or so, and then at 8 o'clock in the evening starts the night shows, and all of those shows are free for just your $10 ticket through the gate.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And we've talked a lot about animals and food and Woodsman's Day, but you also have a huge craft center, textiles, everything that way as well. People can do some shopping. You have apple pies, cherry pies, that sort of thing. I'm getting back to the food. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, fudge galore.
Oh my goodness, there's so many things to see at Fryeberg. But nice enough, you guys have a great website at fryebergfair.org.
Yes.
Or they can give you a ring
at 935-3268.
Yeah, you got it.
We have a brand new dairy barn this year. It's 126 by 150. Replaced 3 of our older barns that had been built way back in the 1950s. And this is right opposite of our milking parlor.
So what was the reason for the build? Was it you just wanted one structure?
Well, it's pretty flat at the fairgrounds, and when it rains, the water has to seek the lowest point. And one of those barns, actually, the water would run into the barn.
Okay.
So and some of the sills were beginning to rot. We have about 100 buildings at the fairgrounds, or a little over 100 buildings, and so we have to keep up with all of that maintenance. And
165 years.
We have been there a while.
Right, absolutely. Well, Jack, did we miss everything? I'm going to ask for your total picks for the Fryeberg Fair, though. Maybe a local tip for folks that are coming into the area and they're looking for a great experience. Give me some insider tips, maybe 2 tips, and then give me your top 3 picks at the Fryeberg Fair.
Well, we certainly don't want to miss the horse-drawn wagons. That's an awesome exhibition put on by Sut Marshall out of Conway here. Has some fabulous gypsy wagons. We have Woodsman's Field Day, which we've mentioned. Okay. And then there's cattle shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's just so much to see. It's hard to recommend one or the other. But yeah, Woodsman's Field Day is a top day, and on Friday we'll have calf scramble and pig scrambles.
I think you mentioned like 6 things now, though.
Oh well.
But give me an insider tip on traffic, though, because coming into Fryeberg, there's going to be cars. So, do you recommend a time of day to come, or?
Well, come early
and stay late.
On most every days. Yeah, if you can be at the fairgrounds before 9 o'clock in the morning, you'll be able to drive right onto the fairgrounds, although there's a lot of parking up and down the street by the local people.
Sure.
And the easiest way into fairgrounds is from coming in from the north on Route 5.
Okay.
Because coming in 302, there tends to be a lot of traffic in front of Fryeberg Academy.
Okay.
So if you could come in from north on Route 5 by some of these back roads, that works great.
Okay, wonderful. Well, Jack, I think we covered not everything, but a lot. So FryebergFair.org is the place you can find out more information, or you can give them a call at 207-935-3268. Give me days that you're going to be open and hours.
Well, we start Sunday morning, October 4th through the 11th. The gates open at 7 o'clock in the morning, and the exhibit halls are open 9 to 9.
Okay, Jack, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you, Kelly.
All right, folks, again, Fryeberg Fair starts up this Sunday, and it goes all week long. It goes Sunday to Sunday?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great. And you can find out more online at FryebergFair.org. All right, coming up next, we're going to take another look at the weather forecast for the Mount Washington Valley and do a little bit more watch and wind, so don't go away.
It's the 2015 Fryeberg Fair Maine's Blue Ribbon Classic, Sunday, October 4th through Sunday, October 11th. Fair favorites include Woodsman's Field Day on Monday, harness racing Tuesday through Sunday, night shows Monday through Saturday with big acts like Sharon Hood and Dixon Road, Craig Wayne Boyd, winner of The Voice, Cam, country superstar Clint Black, Mo Pitney, and Resurrection, a Journey tribute band. Don't miss the Saturday Grand Parade and trophy presentations, plus daily pulls and scrambles, exhibition halls and farm museum, museum craft demonstrations, fiber demonstrations, over 3,000 head of livestock in competition and on display, carnival games and midway rides for everyone, and of course, food, and more food. General admission is $10 every day and includes night shows. A weekly pass is just $65. Children under